doing better than Barry. Oh, sorry. Did this just start off? Shit.
Oh man,
Free Barry. Free
don't do
Barry.
that.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
man.
we're live.
Nice. We'll wait till see when Brian Gallagher or Brian Sternick chips in there.
My phone's telling me we're live.
Are we?
Yeah, I just got to change the privacy setting. I wish it would do it automatically. I don't know why it doesn't.
Facebook.
Yeah, sucks.
So, Dan Brown, you're on the road. Where are you right now?
I am in, right now I'm in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, which is about an hour away from the show, because I do not own a Globe. So I booked myself near Allentown, Pennsylvania, and tomorrow I have a show just north of Detroit.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds like some traveling.
yeah.
So I'm going to be leaving early tomorrow so I can spend a little time at home with the kids and with the wife and everything, and then head north.
Nice.
That's cool.
It's cool.
What are you doing this weekend, W. Scott?
I'm putting racing stripes on my car.
Woo!
I know. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? I'm living the life, man. Not doing shit this weekend.
What color racing stripes? It better be brown and orange.
No, I couldn't get brown and orange, but I did get black, so that's good. Hopefully that they're not going to match
like a
those.
Steelers fan, you sell out.
They're not black and yellow. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They're not going to match the awesome pair of socks that I bought off of Fanatics.
We got the last two
We
pairs.
got the last two pairs, Dan Brown and I. Baker Mayfield socks on an incredible discount.
Yeah, I
can't wait until they get in.
Discount.
Also bought a seriously ugly hat, digital camo hat with the elf on it. Do like
You
the
bought
elf.
that?
Yeah, I bought it. I'm wearing that shit.
I would have bought that hat if it had the white elf like my gray hat has.
Mm-hmm.
But I just don't like that black stitched elf. Like it look like you can barely see it.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. But
What's
I'm into these.
$18?
I'm into these new GV Art Cleveland shirts that I've been finding. That they're like Star Wars mixed with Cleveland shirts. They're pretty cool. Like the one I got, Darth Vader in it, and it's got like the Terminal Tower, the skyline, and the Guardians that like make up Darth Vader's base. It's pretty sweet.
Dude, I'm in on that.
Yeah, and I got one today that's R2D216. It's pretty
I was about to
sweet.
say,
Yeah.
so if the Browns are Darth Vader, does that mean the Browns are the bad guys?
It's not a brown shirt per se, but
okay.
Yeah.
It's a Cleveland shirt.
Yeah, it's a
Cleveland's
shirt.
definitely the bad guy.
We're the
Yeah.
bad guy. Yeah.
I'm more into even though I'm wearing a Browns hat right now, I'm more into general Cleveland stuff now because I'm kind of embarrassed to be a Browns fan. So it's
Signing Deshaun Watson did something that doing 0-16 could not do.
I know.
Yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. Yeah, we still haven't heard any news about it yet. So
kind of shocked by that. I would have definitely expected something by at least Monday of this week.
Yeah,
so there was a tweet earlier today that we were supposed to hear something. Now look, it could have been some bait thrown out there. I would bite. You know, I'm so ready to hear something to get this over with. You know, I'm tired. I'm just tired of hearing people talk about it. I'm tired of talking. About
something did happen today. Vince McMahon retired from WWE as of 15 minutes ago.
Like anybody in wrestling really ever retires.
Well, he's kind of forced out by the board of directors here for touching ladies.
Oh, really?
Was he getting a massage?
Well, no, he was.
He didn't get a 6-match suspension.
No, what's great is so it all started. Apparently, he met some chick in his condo complex, like where he lives, and then hired her. And she was like very unqualified to be like a paralegal. And then she was just blabbing her mouth off about her personal relationship with Vince McMahon, making everyone uncomfortable. So then after he fired a bunch of people during the pandemic, he ended up promoting her to get an additional $100,000 and then passed her off to his head of talent relations, John Laurinaitis, who, by the way, is the Bella Twins' stepfather. And during the time this was going on, their mother had brain cancer. So he's fucking around with this other chick while his wife has brain cancer. Anyway, so NDAs were signed. He paid the chick like $3 million. And then as they're doing this investigation, they find out that, oh, wait, he's been like having chicks like get paid off for a very long time.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't really pay attention to wrestling, but I didn't hear any of that. I'm surprised.
Paying off chicks has just been given such a bad name nowadays. Can't even pay off a chick anymore. It's terrible.
What's the point of even getting into comedy or podcasting?
What's the point of having all that money if you can't pay off a chick or two?
I heard a thing today. I was listening to Brian Kenny and Kyle Honhorst's podcast, and I don't know if it was one of them or if it was Dave Herron that said that there's like a thing that people say that Macho Man Randy Savage like had sex with Vince McMahon's underage daughter at some point.
Yes, that is a rampant rumor across wrestling.
Huh.
It's one of those weird ones that, like, as years go on, it gets more and more credible.
Yeah. Well, he died, right?
Yeah,
he
dead.
died.
Yeah.
When he died?
Yeah.
He died. When did Macho
died a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Before the pandemic, like 5 or 6 years before that. Yeah. Macho Man
died of Slim Jim poisoning.
It was or it could have
2011.
Do what?
2011 he died.
Oh wow.
2011. Really?
Yeah, time flown by.
It could have been the Slim Jims, or it could have been all the cocaine. One of the two. Or steroids.
Mm-hmm.
It could have been all that hatred holding on to Hulk Hogan for all those years, finally giving him
snapped into his aorta. That's what happened.
Yeah, I don't know about.
He was on the way to the studio to do another rap album.
Fucking Josh Rosen, huh? Probably talk about that.
I love
3-13 as a starter. He's never going to see the field.
You know who's really happy about this? The Houston Texans.
Yeah. He's a good camp arm. I mean, that's about all it is, I think. I don't know. I mean, Beef Brisket's going to be our quarterback. That's my dude. Good guy. I've had him in fantasy several times.
And how has he done for you?
Pretty well. He's a decent quarterback, man. He's like I would describe him as kind of like one of those quarterbacks that you guys like Colt McCoy or
the greatest of all time,
or Brian Hoyer. Yeah,
Brian Hoyer.
Yeah, but he's a little bit more skilled. I would say he's more because he can run a little bit. I would say he's more like a Tyrod Taylor. Like, he's not going to lose you a game, but
he's going to last a couple of games and then get hurt.
No, he's a game manager. Tyrod Taylor's actually had a really good career. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, he's a winning quarterback. That's what
he was a Pro Bowler too, right?
Yeah.
I mean, he was good in Buffalo. He was good.
Yeah, Brisket will win you some games, and he's not going to turn over the ball very much. I mean, he's a reliable quarterback, I would say.
So, with that being said, last week we said, hey, we haven't even really bothered to look at the schedule, right?
Yeah.
So I went and looked at the schedule.
Still haven't.
And I'm looking at it and I'm taking the mindset of I don't really care who's at quarterback, because I think that, if it's Brissett or if it's Watson, whatever, I really am looking more at everything around it that our team has outside of just the quarterback position, right? Yeah. And I'm trying to base my wins and losses on that. So I came out with 12-5.
Well, that's pretty.
Wow,
even.
I've been drinking today.
That's pretty.
But
ambitious.
I came out with 12-5.
I don't know. I mean, I do think like we're gonna run the ball a shit ton. That's
Oh, I'm sure.
especially if Brissett's our quarterback.
Especially in the first half without Watson.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't understand why they wouldn't even with Watson, with Brissett or Watson. They're both running quarterbacks at times. They can run. I would put both Hunt and Chubb in the backfield, and then you don't know where the run's coming from ever.
Or if it's a pass, you don't even know if it's like a short screen pass to Hunt. He's incredible.
Yeah.
Or even Chubb. Chubb catches the ball. So let's try this. So the first game is Browns-Panthers. What y'all thinking?
Yeah. In my heart, I want the Panthers to win this one.
I think the Panthers will win that.
Right, but who do you think's gonna win it?
It's in Carolina. I think the Panthers will win it. I really do.
Okay. Dan?
I'm going Cleveland.
Okay. All right. Next one, Jets.
Oh, that's the Browns win.
That's the Browns, yeah.
That's the home opener against one of the worst teams in the NFL.
All right. Next one, Steelers. Man, look at who they've got at quarterback. Seriously. They're born shit. The best thing they have is Trubisky.
Yeah, they also have that rookie from Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know if Trubisky's gonna. Nobody knows who's gonna start there. I don't think.
So what you thinking?
I'm thinking we're winning that game, but
home or away?
It is away. Away.
I'm gonna say
home.
Pittsburgh.
Okay, Pittsburgh. God damn. You guys are rough. All right, next one, Falcons.
We'll run that game. Who's even their quarterback now?
Oh my God, I just saw that.
I have no idea. I know Matt Ryan's the Colts quarterback.
I think they have a help wanted sign outside.
They do.
Quarterback.
They do. He is.
And the GM saying nobody wants to work anymore.
Oh, Marcus Mariota is their quarterback.
That's right, Mariota. I like Mariota.
Mariota's serviceable. He's not bad.
He's no Brian Hoyer.
I don't think he's going to win you a game, but he's not bad.
Come on, man. All right, so who you thinking? Browns?
I'm going Browns on that.
I'm saying Atlanta.
Man. All right, next, Chargers.
Chargers, don't care whether it's home or away.
I say Chargers.
Man, you're rough, man. Patriots.
Home or away?
Away.
Cleveland.
Patriots. I'm going Patriots.
All right. And this one's at home, the Ravens.
Ooh.
Browns.
I think the Ravens will be in. Wait, this is at home?
It's at home, yeah.
Okay, so I think the Ravens will be in the lead until I Am Chad rushes the field. They have to forfeit.
Yeah. He'll have his big long legs broken before he gets to the field there. We're not letting him do that.
I'm saying Cleveland, but by forfeit.
All right. I
by
like
disqualification?
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, last game before the bye is the Bengals.
Bengals.
Really? Y'all think the Bengals are going to beat us?
I'll say if Deshaun Watson's still suspended, yes. Yeah.
I'm saying yes because we don't have Baker Mayfield anymore.
I think that's the game. I think that's a team that you need your starting quarterback for, and we might not have ours. So I'm assuming he's going to be suspended for that game. So
you're saying 8 games at least is what your prediction is?
Yeah. How many games is that in?
That's game 8. Then we have a bye, and then our week 10 is Dolphins.
Browns.
You guys are fucking Bills. Next.
Home or away?
Away.
I'm gonna go Browns. We usually play them pretty tough.
I'm saying Browns.
All right.
I think we'll have Watson back by then.
You think so? By then. All right. After that, we go meet Brady and the Bucks. Brady and the Bucks.
If he doesn't retire again before the season starts.
He might.
We go to Tampa Bay.
No, they're coming here.
Browns.
I'm saying Tampa.
Damn.
I do not bet against Tom Brady.
Then we go visit our benevolent benefactors, the Texans.
Browns.
Yeah.
All right. After that, we go back to the Bengals. Actually, we're at home with the Bengals.
This is where we're gonna lose. This is gonna be where we lose Deshaun Watson again because he's gonna get some massages in Houston. So.
God, man, you guys, come on. Poor guy.
I can't help it, man. I'm gonna be on this the whole rest of his career. Who is it next? You said
after the Texans is the Bengals
at home.
At home.
I'll go Browns with that one.
I'm saying Cincinnati with the sweep.
You know, you've got 9.
I mean, they went to the Super Bowl.
And Dan, you have like 7.
Yeah.
7 and 6 so far. Yeah.
After the Bengals, we follow that up with heading out to Baltimore.
I Am Chad makes bail and costs them another game in excitement.
That is a possibility.
I'm saying Cleveland.
I'm passing on this one.
You can't pass. Can't pass.
Oh, tie.
Tie?
Yep. I'm not going to pick them, but I'm not going to pick us to win in Baltimore. So we're going to tie.
A tie. I don't even know how to score that. It's not a win. I'm not scoring it.
It's a tie.
It's a tie.
It's not a.
There's a tie in the NFL. What are you talking about?
I know, but it's a dumb thing. The fuck do you play for a tie for?
But it happens.
I know it happens, but it shouldn't.
Fucking 9-9.
Yeah, Donovan McNabb had no idea ties happen.
All right. And then the Saints.
Browns.
Cleveland.
All right. Oh, then we travel out east, visit the Commanders.
Browns.
Yeah, I gotta go Cleveland on that one.
All right.
Is that the division we're playing this year? I'm assuming.
What do you mean?
The NFC East. Is that our NFC division? Okay.
And then our last game of the year, we're at home. The Steelers.
Browns.
Tie. No.
0.5.
Browns, Steelers at home. I'm saying Cleveland wins 4 in a row at the end.
All right.
Yeah.
So you weren't too far off of me. You're at like almost 12. You're at 12-5. Well, you're at 11 and a 5 and a
11, 5 and 1. 11, 5 and 1.
11, 5 and 1. I'm at 12-5 because I can make a commitment.
There's at least 2 ties every year in the NFL.
Yeah, but we had one last year, didn't we? No,
2 years ago.
What was the one where Baker got the tie? Baker
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bud Light refrigerators did not open on a tie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody was pissed. All right.
Why would they not open?
Do what?
No, they were already open. No, they were already open. Because Baker's first game was a win, and that was when he opened up the fridge, the Bud Light fridges. Yeah. I don't know. I thought that was a dumb idea. Thought it was kind of disrespectful.
It was I didn't think it was really. I thought it was disrespectful on the fact that they thought Cleveland people only drank Bud Light.
Yeah,
That's
I think that I don't know. I think that we should have some kind of thing for, like I don't know, something with handcuffs for when Deshaun Watson plays his first game. You let open the handcuffs.
I would think they'd give out a big bucket of Jergens for everybody that comes to the game.
Or like some essential oils or something.
Yeah, some lotion.
Envelopes of real money fall from the sky.
I'm just fucking. I'm not in the mood today. I guess
What's up, man? Are you upset? Are you so upset about this?
I'm just sick of it, dude. I'm sick of feeling like this all the time. Like it's. I don't know. I want to be excited about football season, and I'm not gonna be. I mean, I'll be excited for the Buckeyes, I think.
Would you be excited to know that Nick Chubb just did a power squat of 610 pounds?
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's good.
You should see the video. The weight is so heavy, the bar isn't even straight. The bar is bent.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be happy.
He's lifting.
I'd be happy if we could just play without a quarterback. Just snap it to Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt every play. That's fine with me.
A wildcat.
Yeah, we don't need wide receivers. We just run the ball. Play the old, what is it, Army style?
Is that Army style?
Air Force. Air Force. They're the ones that run the ball every play, I think.
It's kind of ironic that the Air Force plays it
on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that on purpose.
Pass.
Yeah. It's on purpose. It's just to show you that we're not all about flying.
Oh, man.
I was in the Air Force.
Were you?
I was. People always ask me, what did you fly? And I'm like, not everybody in the Air Force flies, man. Very few people fly.
Yeah. I mean, technically, no people fly.
What do you mean?
Sometimes like a person flies in a plane, but like people don't fly.
It's true.
I know. Did you ever see Cody Kessler dive for the end zone?
Yeah. Or hold on a second. Who is the other guy that we had?
Josh McCown.
Josh McCown.
Yes,
my God.
Yeah, the helicopter.
Helicoptered in.
Oh man. I just watched
it's like Black Hawk Down watching him go into the end zone.
I just watched the episode of South Park where Cartman thinks he can fly and jumps off of the roof. And the doctor's like, ma'am, I hate to tell you this, but your son is extremely stupid.
So right now it's 4:56, and I am of the mindset that if they were going to release a decision on Deshaun Watson, it would be a Friday right around 5 o'clock.
Oh, it happened just now.
Oh. What? No, it didn't.
No,
you're so full of shit. Man, come on.
Just grab my phone just to check here.
No, I have been. I am interested to see what it is. I think he gets whatever he deserves, but I don't know. I'm interested to see it, but I keep refreshing Twitter and I don't see shit. So
I know.
I don't think it's going to be announced today. I would think they would have to announce it by Monday. I mean, doesn't training camp start on Tuesday? I think
it does. Rookies reported today, I believe.
Yeah.
But yeah, but the judge is under no time constraint to do anything.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's kind of, that's why I kind of don't know really what to talk about, because this is the only thing that really.
Well, David Bell was put on the PUP list today, so physically unable to play.
That really sucks.
Yeah. I guess he has some toe injury. Says it won't affect him.
Oh,
kind of like Baker had a shoulder injury. It's not going to bother me. We put a splint on it. I can't remember the one game where they all week, he had taken a big hit, another big hit, and his shoulder was all messed up.
Yeah.
They were talking about, we're going to look at it. We're going to look at it. And then at the right before the game, they were like, yeah, his shoulder is really looking much better, but we put a stronger brace on it just to be sure. No, you put a stronger brace on it because his shoulder is still spaghetti. That's why you did that, you know? If it was so much better, you wouldn't have to do that. You wouldn't have to coat him in an armor.
Yeah, and it still feels kind of surreal to me that it's over with the Baker Mayfield era. Like I just, it's weird.
Are you sad?
It feels wrong. It feels wrong.
Yeah, it does feel wrong. I
think it only feels wrong because of where we are, Yeah. I mean, if it was, so what if it was anyone else? Anyone else? Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers said, I want to come play here.
No, I think that'd feel pretty right.
Yeah, that would feel pretty
right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd feel pretty right.
Yeah.
I'd be like, our quarterback's a dickhead, but he didn't sexually harass anybody that we know of. So
yeah. Mahomes wanted to come here.
Oh, God,
felt pretty good.
But I would love him.
Feels pretty good.
I hate him, but I would love him if he were Brown.
Right.
I mean, that's I can't stand the guy, but I would love him if he was here. I'd be like, our quarterback talks like Kermit. Fuck you. I'm gonna stuff it down your throat too.
What? What did he say?
I said, yeah, our quarterback talks like Kermit. Fuck you though.
Who talks like Deshaun or Baker?
No, Mahomes.
Oh, does he talk like Kermit?
Sounds like Kermit the Frog.
Except on those State Farm commercials.
How great would it have been if Baker was leaving and we somehow got Patrick Mahomes, and it was like Baker's leaving with Progressive, and then all of a sudden a State Farm movie truck comes up. And Patrick Mahomes comes out, looks at the place, and goes, "Oh, the last owner had such bad taste."
That would be a good one. That would be a good commercial. They should just make that anyway.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, listen.
In the huddle, making sure we're getting the play call out clean. I mean, it was loud there, but you have to find ways to get around that in this league. But we started in the huddle and then getting on at the line of scrimmage of knowing the cadence, but at the same time making the protection calls within the play clock. I mean, it's stuff that
is that a puppet?
This next week, luckily, we're going to be at home.
Is that a puppet?
Yes, it was an actual Patrick Mahomes. It was an actual Patrick Mahomes press conference that somebody superimposed Kermit's face on. Pretty good.
Well, that was funny.
Yeah. It was a deep fake. Those deep fakes are getting so real now,
Yeah, I believe that was a puppet. Totally.
Yeah, no, it was Patrick Mahomes. It's weird. No, I don't know, man. I guess I'm gonna get excited for fantasy football. Like that'll be cool.
Yeah.
I'm not. I don't think I'm gonna be like as into it this year as I have been in years past, just because I'm so busy. But it's I'm in 6 fantasy leagues, and I wish I could drop one of them, but I just there's none of them that I can drop. So it kind of makes it not as fun, to be honest, because you're
every other year I think about joining one, and then once about every 4 years I do join a fantasy league.
I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it if I only have 1 league. But when you get up to or 2 or 3 leagues even, but when you get up to 6, it's hard to be good. You're basically, when you have 6 leagues, you're basically just at that point just doing what you think is statistically the right move on each team. There's no gut feeling about it or anything when you have 6 teams, because you don't have the time to invest. It's not as fun for sure.
Yeah. The next fantasy football thing that I join will be my first fantasy football thing that I join.
I can't believe that, dude. I love fantasy. I love gambling on football though. That's so.
Yeah, I'm not a big gambler, man. I'd rather keep that. I don't know. I'm just not a gambler. It's not a
I
game.
just think fantasy football. The reason why I love fantasy football is
I know when to hold them.
Yeah, but I think the reason why I love fantasy football is because it makes every game interesting. Like to where usually before I played fantasy football, I basically just watched the Browns, and fantasy football made it to where I watched every single game, and it was interesting.
I like watching any game anyway. I do. I enjoy the games. I'll watch them all the time. I'd much rather watch football than pretty much anything else on television. I mean, shit. The only way I think I could get my wife to watch football is if there was some more murder in it. You know,
well,
if somebody was getting murdered, my wife would be watching that shit.
To be fair, there's a lot of murderers that play football.
There's murderers, but you don't get to watch them do that.
I might not be watching Sunday Night Football unless it's the Browns because I don't know if you've heard, but there's a show called House of Dragons starting on August 21st, which I will be immediately obsessed with. It's the prequel to Game of Thrones, and I am pumped.
Were you a big Game of Thrones fan?
Yeah, we used to have me and my roommate used to have like people over our house to watch it every Sunday.
Wow.
It was I loved that show. Didn't love the ending, but
Dan, did you watch it?
I did not. I had a lot of friends that were into it. It's something I always tell myself, like, I'm going to get around and, watch it eventually. But, haven't had a chance to get into it. I was into, like, a lot of other nerdier things. That was
nerdier?
Well, Game of Thrones is not nerdy.
I couldn't fit one more thing on my plate. I'm sorry. I just couldn't.
Game of Thrones is not nerdy.
You were in 6 Dungeons and Dragons leagues.
Dude, do you know how many dicks there are in Game of Thrones? It is not nerdy. All right.
You know how many chicks there are in wrestling?
Huh?
You know how many chicks there are in wrestling?
Yeah, but there's no dicks.
So, John, you're all about the dicks in Game of Thrones? Is that? I don't.
Dude.
Then you never saw Al Snow wrestle.
They're pretty quality. I'm just gonna say. No. There's did you guys ever see the SNL
top shelf? I'd say.
Did you ever see the SNL sketch that it was like that the director of Game of Thrones was like a teenage boy?
No.
And he was like it was like the director of Game of Thrones was a teenage boy, and he's like put a girl giving a guy a blowjob over there, and then put a guy watching through a peephole with a girl giving him a blowjob, and then 2 people having sex watching them, and like it was just like that was literally one of the episodes. There was like a whorehouse that they like went through, and it was just like dude.
Yeah, that was season 1, episode 6.
Was it?
Yeah, I think so.
It's like I got it bookmarked. It was
that's at 22 minutes in. It's the scene with shit. What was the guy's name? The Littlefoot or some shit like that.
Littlefoot. That's way before time, dude.
Is it? Sleestack. There was some Sleestack in there.
That's an innocent dinosaur, dude. Don't fuck with Littlefoot.
Littlefoot sucks on toes. W. Scott edition.
That's that Jimmy Killius page that he gets all these LBT flyers from.
Dude, I gotta. Thankfully he stopped sending me these pages to like.
Well, he got blocked from sending group invites.
Oh, is that it? Facebook had to stop him.
Yeah,
they had to shut him down.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I think it was when he started sending invites for the Africans for Trump page that they were like, "Okay, dude, this is not. You're not either one of those things." So,
I am accidentally on, and I say accidentally. I did it because Jimmy sent it to me the first time, and I was like, "All right, well, what is this clown page? I'll watch some clown page."
Oh yeah, I'm still on that too. I see them every once in a while.
Yeah, and then I went, "Oh, this is weird."
Or the ICP page.
No, this is
part of the ICP page too. Thanks to Jimmy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I haven't listened to him since I was in 6th grade, but it's pretty entertaining. It is pretty entertaining. Yeah, They have like a juggalette of the week contest or something.
Yeah,
and it is hilarious.
I don't like that you're making fun of my people here, John.
Oh man, we were outside high and dry the one night, and Ray Highclack was telling us that his dad and his grandfather were both exterminators as well. And I was like,
he comes from a long and distinguished line of exterminators.
I was like, and juggalos, and Mickey Genosi was like, yeah, he comes from a long and distinguished line of juggalo exterminators. Oh man,
yeah. I'm just picturing Ray going underneath like a house to like spray, and like somebody doesn't tell like their wife like, oh, the exterminator's here, and he's a juggalo. And then he pops out and like the fucking clown paint.
It's the protection from the chemicals.
I wish I could do a Ray Highclack impression right now because I would be him singing homies.
No, but I don't know. Last night, I got Joe Burrell got the orange and brown Deshaun jerseys.
You should have got the black and white striped Deshaun jersey.
Got
his number.
Oh my god!
Yeah, apparently his number is going to be 6, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I will never buy a Deshaun Watson jersey. That is.
Well, I don't want to say anything, but you rattled off last week a big list of quarterbacks' jerseys that you have that have all.
I don't think I'm ever going to
met their unfortunate demise.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to buy a jersey of a current player again. Actually, I don't wear jerseys unless I go to the game, so it's kind of a waste of money. I don't know.
I always wondered about that. Why, it's not like you're going to get called in.
No, but I think
look up in the stands and be like, Chubb, what the fuck are you doing in row 4?
No, but I think jerseys are cool to wear to games. I think jerseys are cool to wear to games, but I think if you wear it anywhere else, you're kind of a tool. Sorry, Blake Townsend.
You know what? I was going to say something. I didn't want to just call Blake out because I really like Blake.
Oh, I love Blake, but I make fun of him all the time, and he loves me. It's fine.
Oh my god.
No, but I'm not keeping that. Oh, God damn it, Joe Burrell. But
I might be wrong, but I think that's a little too long to be a phone number.
I went to Hilarities last night, introduced Bob McClure to everybody there, and Ryan Hamilton was the headliner. And I got to be honest, I've seen him before, and I never thought he was like that great. Like for my style of comedy, like I don't really like that style of comedy. But last night, I guess he got hit by a bus in January.
Wow.
And he did like a half an hour about getting hit by the bus, and it was fucking hilarious. Dude, this dude is great. Like, so.
If you thought it was hilarious, you should have been there.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That's about it. I was going to start talking about what I'm doing this weekend. I don't know. We don't really have any other Brown shit to talk about, I don't think.
I know. I keep refreshing this page to see if they've made any announcement yet.
Yeah, no.
What we could do is just take a bet on what do we think it really will be. What do you really think?
I think 8 games.
8 games.
Yeah.
All right. Dan.
Yeah, I still think Sue Robinson's going to say 12 games, and then they're going to appeal, and it's going to come down to 6 to 8.
I'd be fine with them getting 16 and not being able to sell my tickets. It would suck, but I'd be fine with it. It's what we deserve.
So Dan, you're saying?
I'm saying when all's said and done, between 6 to 8.
6 to 8. I'm going to go with 4.
I see that being reasonable, or I see that being realistic, I should say.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it's going to be at least 8, but that's
I'm okay being wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm okay being wrong. I don't know. From everything that's been reported out, it doesn't sound like the NFL made a very good case against him. And, you know, if she's a real judge, she looks at what was presented and she's like, what the fuck is this? And then makes a decision. So I'm going to say 4, but 4, you know, mainly because, you know, he could have taken care of this. He could have, to circle back, you know, to do a callback from the beginning of the show. He could have paid those chicks off a long time ago. He could have handled all of it. He could have also not, you know, done the things he did. Don't get me wrong. That would have been the ultimate way to not have this.
Right? Yeah, man. I don't know. I really want to know what the whole, like, I wish we could know what the whole situation was. Like what was he thinking he was doing? What were the Texans thinking when they covered up for it? Like, what were the Texans saying to him when they covered up for it? Like, because they seem like that ownership group, like, kind of worshiped the guy. So I kind of wonder if they were kind of making it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal to him. I really do. And either way, it was wrong of him to do. But I think for him to do it that many times, like, they had to have been making it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal. And
do you think? Well, you got to look at, when was each NDA signed, or when was
I don't know that.
You know what I mean? Like,
sure.
Like, if it's one of those things where, hey, yeah, we'll send them back and do this. We'll send them back and do this, and then around like the 10th person, it's like, oh, hey, it's weird. This person wants an NDA, and they all start rolling in at that point. There's a chance they didn't know until a little bit later on, but I mean, I think at a certain point.
My thing is, though, what is the NFL going to do to hold the Texans responsible? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, it seems like they are really harsh on players, and I think in this situation they should be harsh on the player, but I feel like they don't do anything to the ownership groups for shit like this. Like, it's
we could do to a billionaire.
Yeah, I mean, you had the Robert Kraft thing, which he didn't really get punished at all, I don't think.
No, he even got the court system to suppress the video. Yeah, in Florida, they have a specific law that says anything like that is public.
Like Jim Irsay got in more shit for a DUI, and Daniel Snyder got in more shit for not changing the name of the franchise than Robert Kraft.
Dan Snyder's in a lot more shit for a lot of other things too.
Well, yeah.
And Corey Snyder cursed the Indians by going on Sports Illustrated's fucking cover. So fuck Corey Snyder. Love you, Corey.
All right.
I don't even know Corey. I don't know why I said that.
I think I'm gonna end the broadcast here, and then we'll. I don't know. I think we're done. Anybody else have anything else to say?
Well, do you guys want to give out where you are this weekend?
Tonight I am in Red Lion, Pennsylvania. I'm going to be at the American Legion Hall, and then tomorrow I am in White Lakes, Michigan.
Nice. If you guys are out there, stop in.
What's that?
I said, if anyone's out there listening, go out there to those places, stop in. Shit.
I am home this weekend.
What?
Yeah. I'll be a funny stop tonight. Tyler Ross is headlining, local guy that came back to lives in Chicago and comes back once a year or so. He comes back more than that, but he comes back to Funny Stop about once a year. And Nina Kearns from Chicago is featuring for him. And then I think tomorrow night I'm going to Hilarities to hang out with the Infi Dance in the cabaret room. Yeah.
Nice.
And secret shows at my favorite place, the Heart of Gold. Ohio City. Yeah, that'll be good. There's some big guys showing up on that one. So
getting a phone call from my wife, gentlemen.
All right,
hope you get your house. All right, guys. Thank you. We'll see you next week.
See you later.
All right.